So we just drove about 6 hours. I think we packed it decently. We got a lot of stuff to carry in, and we have like an hour and a half to get all of this into there and then set up. So we got a lot of stuff to do. We're at RixCon. We're vending this weekend, round 2. We'll see how we do. So we're gonna get this set up. Right now, the booth is completely empty, and we have like an hour and a half to get this set up before Rick kicks our butt out. So we gotta hurry.
We've been sent to do the grunt work. We are not at Retrofest, Arkansas. We are at Starbucks. We'll be there shortly. It's almost 7, yeah?
7:30.
Early bird is 9, convention 10 to 5. So we got plenty of time. Everything's gonna go all right. We got most of the booth done last night. This is a hot, this should be iced.
Bummer.
This is not what I got. I will be getting it replaced. We'll be back shortly. We got the correct coffee. They were super chill about it. The guy that rang it in very obviously felt bad. I think he's tired. I mean, it is kind of early. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I love being awake at this time. I do not love being awake at this time in Arkansas with 4 hours of sleep. So there's a girl looking at me weird. I'm assuming that last sentence won't make the video anyways. LMAO, here we go, cheers. The line for the early bird. It's not too long yet, but they do have about an hour. So these are the early birds. Holy cow, look at that Mario. That's the biggest inflatable Mario I've seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh, hi Miss Frizzle.
I love my controllers. I love buying weird things. So shout out to Rad Junk. It's a GameStop Manager Show PS4 controller. Didn't know it existed. I paid $90. I was like, I don't know what this is worth. We'll just sit on it and it'll go on a cool shelf. It'll go in the back of my office. So very, very different than our normal content we would do. But something I really wanted to do here at Retrofest. We have a guest that is doing signatures, and I don't normally geek out about stuff, but we have someone here, and people are getting him to sign stuff because he was Shredder and TMNT. However, TMNT is great, but Lost is like one of my favorite shows of all time. We're getting this beautiful, beautiful action figure of his son from the show, because they didn't make him for some reason. But I thought it'd be funny because Rick's like big thing is for my son. For my son! For my son! So I'm gonna have him sign it for my son. We're gonna get this signed. Obviously you're here because everyone loves TMNT.
Yeah, that's right.
However, that's not why I'm here.
Uh-oh, let me guess, it's gotta be Lost?
We have an action figure of your son.
Miles!
So I figured I'd have you like write for my son and sign it, and
Sure.
would you be cool with that?
Of course, of
Cool.
course.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, there's a fan who just made like their own Lost episodes.
Okay.
They're in Hawaii in January doing their whole Lost.
Recording their own.
Yeah.
And it's just a fan.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome, I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, man. That's cool. That's so cool. That's the first time I've seen. I didn't even know you.
Yeah, they made several of them. You can see like not the best.
Hey, did you ever see the bobbleheads they came out with?
No, I don't think I did.
I think we were still going on. It's like last season or something. I looked at mine and I was like, it doesn't look like me.
I mean, even this one, I'm like, I guess. Awesome. Well, thanks, dude.
Thank you, man.
All right, we got it signed. This is personal, like, of course. I just thought this would be fun to do. And again, Lost it's probably #1 on my list. Yeah, excited to get that signed.
I set a goal this weekend to sell $5,000 worth of stuff, and I just had a purchase that is going to help me cross the finish line. Check this out. We got the Umbreon EX, the Ancient Mew, the Hydreigon EX, and the M Rayquaza all going out. We appreciate you.
before. Appreciate it, boss.
For this being our second convention, I think we are absolutely crushing it. The booth looks great. We've sold a ton of stuff, a lot more than the last convention actually. It's been really nice down here in Arkansas, which I didn't know what to expect. I've never been down to Arkansas. This is day 2. So made a huge sale earlier this morning, $1,200 in Pokemon cards. We got rid of a Umbreon. I say got rid of, we sold. It's going to a good home, might get graded, who knows. And we've gotten this close to selling our Halo suit. It's still my goal for the weekend is to sell the Halo suit. It's easily runnable with 2 people. I think we have a 10 by 20 booth this time. People are really loving the plush, really loving the rare games. It's super cool. We've had a lot of people buy a ton of stuff CIB. It would be really nice if we could know how often we were gonna get these things in because people are super excited to find things. Also, a lot of Nintendo Powers have been sold. So that's a thing that I wasn't expecting.
I'm actually really surprised how often collectors come in and hunt Nintendo Powers.
Michael also bought this super sick Red Bull fridge cooler thing yesterday. I have no idea why we need this or where it's gonna go, but it's pretty cool. A couple of things I've learned while vending today, you gotta engage, right? Some of these people, they're just hanging out, they're in their own world. You gotta say hi to them, you know, hype them up, ask them what they're looking for. Maybe you have it, maybe you don't, but you'll never know unless you talk to them. On the flip side of that, some people wanna be left alone. If you say hi and they're just like, leave them alone, let them look, you know, let them enjoy their convention. You just gotta do your best. The second big thing that I've learned is that pretty much everyone here wants to have fun. So we forgot our cash register, so we ended up going to Walmart and getting a little toy one. It's basically just a calculator that dings when you open it, and people are loving it so much. People will be walking by, will be using our cash register, and people have been like, yo, what is that? That's the coolest thing ever. I think people have actually stopped to look at our stuff because of the little toy cash register, which is not a thing that I would have thought. I think that falls into the same space as like, you know, having wheels to spin when you buy enough things. Those things that are fun that attract people to the booth.
Okay, I'm sweating a little bit. It's hot in here, but also I sold something that I was like, I don't really want to sell it, but if I get the right offer, I would. And unfortunately, on the way here, it got some damage. So let's go over here. This is something that like I made a video about. I didn't think I would ever sell. The damage kind of hurts it. We just sold a stripper pole Mario. Not something I was planning on selling. It was supposed to be for display, but if I got the right offer, $2,200. It's going to a guy that has talked to me 5 times today, I think, trying to figure out if we can work out a deal. He was at 2, I was at 3. He said he would have paid 3 if it didn't get damaged on the way here. It's good for the store. It's always good to turn over money. So if you have another one, let me know because I'd love to buy it. But I'm excited for it to go to a new home, but now we got to find something else to go there.
We've got some people at the booth here now. Ben's making some sales, but I figured I'd talk a little bit more about what I've learned. You can't make everyone happy. And I don't think we've had anyone leave unhappy, but sometimes you just don't have what they're looking for. That doesn't mean you can't strike up a conversation. It doesn't mean they won't want something else, but sometimes people are looking for something very specific, especially at like a retro gaming convention. You know, they want their childhood X, Y, and Z game. And if you don't have that exact game, they're not here for it. We had people come through and ask for like Virtual Boy games, right? Which we do have a few of, but we've also had some people come through and ask for like Game Gear. I don't think we brought any of our Game Gear games this time. And I don't think it was like a bad idea to not bring the Game Gear games. We brought what we had space for, which was very important. We didn't want to overfill the trailer, especially when we're buying stuff. And not having stuff sometimes feels bad when you know it's back home at the store, but that's okay. We've made tons of people happy and we'll make tons of people even more happy. So dude, this has been a great experience.
Something I didn't include in my 5 rules of the convention.
Brother, you'll need a microphone.
Oh. Here, I got it. Here, just get this.
I don't know what the total is going to be, but I'm going to guess that we're probably about to spend $2,000 at the table. Probably more now that I'm like thinking through some of the numbers. 3 or 4 maybe, but it's a lot of really good stuff. So I'll just bring them along. Let's go take a look. So you can see we have things like Shattered Memories, Pokemon Gold, Mario Party, Mega Man 5, Spawn, Spider-Man, some handhelds. What was the total on this? Have you gotten there yet?
3,200
Okay.
so far.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're spending a few dollars. I figure probably grab Charles for this. Good stuff. A lot of this is going to be in the drop, so make sure you guys come on the 26th. We just got back from Retrofest, Arkansas, and I figured I'd show you all some of the cool stuff we got. Some of that's going to be in the drop coming up. First off, we got a Red Bull cooler. Shout out to Rick. He auctioned this off. I think he died a little inside because I think it sold for a little bit less than he wanted, but it was in an auction and it's awesome. It's brand new. This is going to go in the store. And it looks like Rick may have messed up a little bit because we have a Pokemon Emerald in here, a Heart Gold, a brand new Blackout starter deck, and a Chrono Trigger. Hopefully he meant to leave these in here, but we're gonna sell these on the drop, so too bad, so sad, Rick. They're ours now. Got some other starter decks. We got the Bodyguard and the Lockdown starter deck. These are kind of things I've been wanting to get, but I'm gonna put them in the drop, and if you don't buy them on the drop day, they're going in my personal collection. Mario Party 3, Adventure of Link. You can talk to you about things that are in here.
Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six, and then as you pointed out in my right hand,
Silent Hill Shattered Memories. That's sick.
Yep.
Looks like a Doom. Doesn't quite seem CIB. It's at least missing the box. This is all from one booth. This was a great buy. Mega Man 2 box is a little rough, but I think you better put it in a better box protector. I think that will help clean it up.
nothing crazy price-wise, but just like quality GameCube games that everyone's looking for.
Resident Evil, Simpsons, yep. Mario, Mega Man, not Symphony of the Night.
Symphonia.
I was close. I got most of the letters right. Some of this stuff was also like just stuff we needed to buy for our business, but.
And then I know one of our employees, Ben, is pretty excited about these, but 2 different Ogre Battle games.
Got the Zelda 3DS. I think this will be in the drop. And then we got this nice deluxe set. The box is super clean. We bought this from Double Mint in the parking lot. Part of that deal was they upgraded my copy of Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo box set. Beautiful box set, but this one was just a little rough, and the one that they had was way cleaner. And this is one that I've wanted in my personal collection for quite a while, and I made a whole video about it. You can see we're still unpacking. There's a lot of stuff. We have a cartridge for it, but we also have the Earthbound Player's Guide, $200 sticker on that. So that's what we paid roughly. We got a little bit of a discount on it. Brigandine, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that if that's wrong. It's an Atlas title, PlayStation, and it has it marked at 100. I think price starting was 150 CIB. These boxes are a little bit rougher, but they were pretty cheap at the con. Star Fox, Super Game Boy, Super Mario Kart, Turok 2 and 3. Guy that was just in the store was looking for 3, but he did not want it CIB. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. We had a great time. I kind of went over it with the operations manager, and I would say I'm giving Rick's con an A.
Yeah, I am too.
Not quite an A+. I think there's still a few things.
Yeah.
But great job, Rick. And we'll see you guys on the 26th. Please come. We have lots of awesome stuff.